Greetings, technology enthusiasts. I am Chandrahas and I am delighted to be here with you representing CyberBrainer. Do you not believe that the technology sector is advancing at an unprecedented rate, making this an opportune moment to acquire the skills that will facilitate your progress? With CyberBrainer, we are empowering you to take control of your own future. At CyberBrainer, we do not merely impart your interests. We assert that information is power, yet it is the application of knowledge that distinguishes you. Our courses are meant to equip you with essential skills, whether you are pursuing data science, understanding artificial intelligence, or delving into cybersecurity. Let us commence the session and seize the future today. Thank you.
Today, we are going to understand how to create an applicant to the business process. What is this applicant and why we are going to create? Applicant is all about, we have a project called Nokia and we are going to creating a 1C RAMM for that to give a notification to the who are being linked up with that project. If any activity has been strikes which it is relevant to all the departments doing that activity. We are going to jump into the software. Hope you people can able to see my software screen. Go to the first. Let me change my ID. Start proxy. Why we need to do the start proxy? Start proxy, it will help you whenever you are using a particular ID. Don't have the, don't have the don't have. You have a limited access. You want the unlimited access on your Workday tenant like your manager level. You can do the start proxy on the same day. But before you're doing a start proxy, you need to give a notification email document. That and person. I'm doing an ID proxy. If they was being, then only you need to do if that is, if they did not agree. Whenever you do and start proxy, since I'm using an admin server, I can take anyone's ID. But being as in level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4 Workday consultant. I cannot take without their approval. One notification strike will go to the particular person's emails or particular tenant ID. You need to log in the email or you need to log into the Workday and you need to give an approval through the inbox of Workday. Then only we can able to do the start proxy until unnecessary forcefully if you're doing. That will be leads you to terminate in the organization. Please be careful before you're doing and start proxy in the organizations. Have a tap on to. And I change my ID to Logan. I'm going to jump into the profile. Under the profile, I have an access called Workbench. Have it up onto the access name called Workbench. When I enter into the Workbench, I do have an options called Configuration Business Process as we completed on yesterday. And today we are going to do creating an application related to the project CRAM. To doing this activity, I need to go to the business process. I need to go to the business process. In this I have two options, one is an actions and the other one is a view. We need to start with the actions. Under these actions, I need to go without Configuration, Content, Business Process, System Notification. Have a tap on this. I have two options in this. The two options. One is email content for all the system notification email content. Send back system notification message. Have a click on both the options. We get the details. In this, we need to select as an access action code on here on the external fields. On the field of action code, I need to select 1 second action code. And coming to the email content, send back system notifications. I need to select my message on here. I'm going to update my message. This isn't just message. I was being, example I've taken, the message which you need to preload it. Those messages content is going to be unprovided from the respect to operations. AR managers. Respect to operations managers of the project. Coming to the body, I need to go here. First, I need to close this option and I need to go on the 3 action box and I need to tap on to the all. Under this, I need to go on the action code on same post. Completing this, I need to tap to on here. And I need to export the file from here. I downloaded configuration content system. How it happened to the enable. I mentioned Project Nokia on here. First, let me do everything. Then later, I'm going to be an explain to people. Thank you very much. 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 Thank you. 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 Thank you, Project Nokia details for the application view. We have been created serial number business services, business server networking, team manager, front hand links, back hand links, project of the team. This would be a universal for each and every project which we need to do under the application installation. To doing this activity, we need to collect the business server details from the client and we need to share our server details to the client as well. One is internal and the other one is an external. One second. And who has been approved this service? Related Networking Team Manager, Mr. Balajan. And next one is front hand links and back hand links. This front hand links and back hand links, you can able to find it on here. These links will be provided from the client handed. Each and every link we have a team and they have a clear picturization will be available. What exactly client is looking from us? In the team number 1, they're going to looking out of the development. And team number 2, they're looking out of the test the coding, whatever the iOS was being developed. And I just mentioned here iOS. Whatever the development of iOS we did, those details will be sustained. And you know sector number 2, it's a quality team analysis report. Whatever the development iOS related, testing code related, our organization has been did. And what is the output from the project? They are going to give the clear agenda of here. We need to follow the agenda accordingly. We need to fulfill all this. Data related business service, networking team management, front hand links, back hand links. Server, business server details we need to provide from the client and internally and externally. Internally means within the organization cloud foundation. Externally means who has given a business to us for them as well. And network team management approval. Manager request or manager approval. Front hand links, back hand links would be on minority. Hope you understand the theme. Post completing this activity, save this file from here and attach into the drive. Send it to the authorized persons, supervisors, network managing team. And along with the top management level in the organization who has been connected to the project of Nokia. Am I clear? Post completing this, close it off. Come to the main menu. Let's dig into the hire recent process. What is mean by hire and recent process? We are going to understand. Hire. The recent process means if you made a mistake of business process, the best way to correct it is can be and cancel from your business process before it went to the final approval. You can do this using the Workday. You can use this tool in the Workday guidelines of, find the view and cancel recent business process events. To doing this activity, we need to go to the software. You understand the theme. For this, we need to go to the profile. Under the profile, have a tap onto the workbench. Under the workbench, we need to go on the business process. Under the business process, we need to go on the mass recent business process. Have a tap on this. Whenever your project has been started, you can give the same date of your project started. I'm giving you my project started from date and to date. To date, I'm going to giving on till yesterday. Have a select of business process type. Go to the partial list. Have a select of activation. Here maximum role limited. That means in the Excel sheet how many rows you wanted. I'm not taking 500, I'm just taking 2 to 50. 500 is very huge. I'm tapping on. The business process, we have an individual project called Nokia. For that individual project Nokia, these are all you can able to see the active domains. It has been working from the internal and external. What is meant by internal and what is meant by external? Internal is the internal departments that we work with and external is the client. Very good. What are all departments? It has been linked up with us. Those all departments will appear on here under the business process. Action CTC Sales and Admin Team Access, Talent, Team Activation, all staffing teams. In this place you can see your team names like HR team, planning team, operations, payroll team. Whatever the team has been looped with your project. Those are all team numbers details. It will appear on here. And along with the initiated date and time as well, status you can see hasn't successfully completed. In this, you need to select all the departments. Here it was showing 143 departments has been connected on individually. Since this is a training tenant, it was showing like this as in 143. But if it is a live tenant, it will show you somewhere around, 25 to 40. Hope this is clear to you guys. Post completing this, have a tap onto. Have a reconfirm it. Notifications to the included domains. Give the clear and proper body of the email what exactly was going to do. What does it mean by body of the email? What exactly you will type here? You need to type very clearly that you know that you was going to be giving activation. Like enable and disable. Now we are going to giving an activation to the individual departments with your organization, internal and external of the client departments. Whenever we are going to strike any reports related activities or project related updates, that would be automatically will be routes to the who haven't been looped into our network connection in the project. Have a tap to. Post completing this, you will get an option like this, and post updating, the transaction has or been processed to the background. Post completing this, download this file. And have a export to your desktop and have a tap onto the done. Go to the drive and share to the authorized persons in your organization on same. You know how to handle the drive and how to share this report under the business process. If anyone going and attending an interviews on business, in the Workday it's a functional related sector. Business process topic is much important to you to get the questions. Since this is a planning tenant, I'm getting only these options or else I will get on complete my back-end organization department. Details on here. Post completing this, come to the main menu. Cancel business process. We're going to handle how to do the cancel business process activities. We are going to understand before we are going to dig into this process. What is your understanding while reading this point? Cancel business process. Deactivating the process that we have already initiated. For doing this activity, You need to find the business process task in your inbox and click inside the Open it and click the top of the screen icon Settings button. And you need to take the task whether you can able to do the cancellation. This process is completely depends on your work tool. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.